Oh, COVID.
Mm,
Oh,
yeah, loads of fun, right?
why am I slowly dying while standing next to a stove? Doesn't make sense.
You got the zombie coof.
Ooh, not again. Ooh.
Damn it, I already tasted the power of having Mararu at level 20, and now I'm back at level 2.
Welcome back to us plebeians.
Today's episode of Shit It's Cold.
I love that game.
Alright, kill my Spotify.
Fork in the microwave, see what happens.
Okay. Every time I pause, that's most likely because I'm coughing.
Fun.
Last time on Dragon Ball Boat, you were traveling on a boat on the Ramirez from Palebank to the other outpost of Serinlia,
We going to
where
Burger Town?
yeah, Burger Town works. Just no meat though.
No.
Where you were told to meet up with essentially the leader of the outpost, and from there prepare to go to where, what the fuck was his name? The dead dwarf found all the shit that caused COVID and get the cure, blah blah blah. And from there, and here you are. You just recently undocked after a decently long voyage of 9 to 10 days. And upon arrival, you didn't notice while you were on the boat, but as you were traveling, the temperature of the entire area was steadily dropping, and it felt even colder as you stepped off the ramp onto the dock. Through the windy snow, you could see fur-lined tents and yurts arranged in a large camp, and campfires are being whipped by the winds as dwarf and elf, what you could see, explorers are huddled close to the fires. And as you're taking in the sights, a dwarf walks down and greets you all. Don't worry, it'll cool down here eventually. A joking voice. You could hear a joking voice. A female dwarf with decently unkempt hair bows to you. Morgo Delur at your service. Welcome to Islecross, the cold butthole of the world.
I really wasted money on that dress.
What?
Are you wearing it?
Oh my god.
No.
What's it? It's like, isn't your internal body temperature hot enough that you could wear this anyway?
I don't know, probably.
Have you tested? I don't think we
I
covered
might
out your
go.
backstory.
The frozen butthole of the world. Maybe it's a colloquial thing.
I think
No.
it's just because this place is fucking cold.
It's
That's
really not that bad.
lucky you. The rest of us have to suffer. Anyway, you're all here for Sal's Vault, isn't it?
I check the notes that I should have written down.
I did look in my hat and see the name of it written down. I don't know.
It's the one ruins that Ervo told me about.
Yeah, that one.
Let's get you all set up before you head off. Follow me. And she walks up the ramp and towards the camp.
Yeah.
Alright.
How come I can't move?
What's wrong?
Oh, you can't move?
No.
Oh,
Microphone.
fuck. Wait.
I can't move
Is he
either.
here?
Oh yeah, let's get nice and set up.
Are you really cracking a cold one in this temperature?
Well, it's
Hang
just
on.
a one at this point.
Oh,
Try
there
now?
we go.
Okay.
I had a weird dream on the boat last night.
And what dream was that? Let me guess. Fire.
No, I mean not really. I had a
Mararu
dream.
is legitimately surprised.
Yeah, no. You know me for a day. What are you talking about? Like before we
Just
got on
so
the
far?
forget it. I guess it's been a week at this point, but no, it wasn't fire. I was fighting some twink in a coliseum, and he sounded a lot like Scrong, actually. Think about it.
Twink in a coliseum. Damn.
Yeah,
Hope the food wasn't as. Hope the food on the voyage wasn't so bad that it caused this.
no, the chef is infected though. You guys might want to go take a look at that.
If
Actually, you might not want to take a look at that.
Yeah.
Just don't touch him.
If
Don't
anything,
get
the
anywhere
opposite.
near that.
I'm sure it'll be
In
fine.
fact, you should probably quarantine that ship.
You probably should.
I'm sure they'll be fine.
How can you quarantine a whole ship? There's not a room
Like,
big enough for that.
I could burn it.
Don't burn the ship. How are we gonna get home?
That's yeah.
If you burn that ship, I'm using you as a raft.
You don't need to use me.
I don't think Oko's big enough for all of us. Certainly not
definitely
strong.
not. I can't carry more than probably Cutter.
I wasn't being. You know what? Never mind. And she just keeps walking forward.
As you guys could continue following Morgo through the camp, she points out towards the dwarves and elves huddled around the campfire.
Cutter wants upsies.
And they're all planning expeditions to find Aor's lost treasures all over Eiselcross. The ruins that you're going to are particularly new, so there's things in them that most of us won't know about. And the only one that's really gone before is Morgo. He went with the. I forgot the name of the fucking dwarf. He went with Ergon prior, so he'd know best.
Is he also sick?
Not from what we could tell. She then points towards the roundish hut, like up in your guys' view, north.
This one?
Yeah. So that's this hut. This hut is where you'll be staying. You could belong to a fool rich elf named Bertrand who came here looking for an adventure. He found the inside of a saber-toothed tiger instead. Should be some food and like in there for you. It's all yours now.
Oh, I'm sorry, Cutter. You gotta be this tall to get into this hut.
No!
Yeah,
You
you
can't
stay out
do
here in
this.
the cold, and where the adults will be inside.
Wait, how tall?
This tall, and he just moves his hand above Cutter's head.
Yeah, it's just like a little bit above Cutter's head.
I just walk by because I meet the height requirement.
Oh, I'm taller than Cutter. I don't need to worry. I'm gonna cast.
Are you?
Yeah.
Morgo,
Cutter.
Morgo
Okay.
puts her hands on her hips and looks scoring. So I'm not allowed in there either, eh?
I mean, them's the
No.
rules.
Yeah.
Now, Strong, you can't do this. This is racism.
Okay, it's not racist.
It's discrimination at best.
Well, it's not my fault it's short.
It?
Did you see dude's short?
I know a gnome at home that'll fucking give you a whacking for this.
I've
Please
met tall
excuse
gnomes.
He's a simple folk. He does not know what he says half the time.
Yeah, look at his face.
Look, there's one water
Yeah,
over
that's
there.
the face of a thinking man. Let's be real here. Strong looks like the most intellectual out of everyone here. Like, look at that! Look at that face! Look at that posing.
Can't get over how much that twink sounded like fucking Scrong. That was real weird.
You keep going on about this twink. What the fuck?
What?
What is a twink?
You'll
I'll tell
learn
you
when you're older.
It's
I'm-
it's a small stick that grows off of a tree.
I think
Exactly.
that's a twig,
Strong-
Strong.
Oh, I
Strong's
thought
got
was
it
a
right.
Skinny gay man.
I'm going into the hut. You guys can follow.
I want to go in the hut.
Too
Wow, I
bad.
was already here. Apparently, it is.
Mararu makes a beeline for the roaring fire and plops her ass down to warm up.
As you guys
I
en-
want to
Man.
go. I want to go into the hut.
most of you enter the hut, the sound of the wind and biting cold outside dies down, and you see a fireplace already lit for you, surprisingly enough, marking the center of the hide-covered floor. There is a open chest to your left of the door,
Yes.
containing, well, You'll have to see.
I
I would
could.
like to open the chest.
Alright.
All right. In the chest, there's packaged rations lasting many days, worth many days worth of packaged rations, and a 50-foot silk rope, a blanket, grappling hook, a miner's pick, and a book titled "Adventure Sexy: Impress Potential Lovers with Great Deeds" by Scanlan Shorthalt.
Do they have snack?
Why do
cake?
I feel like I recognize that name? I don't know. Probably
Critical
read
Role.
it somewhere. I know it's from Critical Role.
Oh, you're already in
Test
character.
Control flames on the fire and make it 5 feet bigger.
The
Oh
room
yeah,
that's
it's a gnomish bard that did shit around here. I didn't know he wrote a book.
Oh,
Wrote a what?
I
book?
completely missed it.
Oh wait, hold on. You're a barbarian, right?
You know, a book. Those things that you probably eat.
No, I eat meat. Cutter.
Well, one thing you need to know, Scrong, is that a book is not meat.
A book's not meat?
No, it is not
So
meat.
what's the point?
I know, right?
Everything's
That's
meat if
got-
you're hungry enough.
Morgo looks in from the tent and just sees.
I
Alright.
promise we're not idiots.
Well, it looks like you guys are settled in decently well enough. The fire's already going.
The fire bigger now.
Would
Yeah, it's
like to tie the blanket around my shoulders like a cape.
Morgo just looks back at the rest of the group as a whole.
Wait, what'd you do?
I tied the blanket around my shoulders like a cape.
Oh, okay.
I wish you luck on your expedition. This is your first time, right?
First time here?
No,
Yeah.
on an expedition.
I mean, I've traveled pretty
Yes.
much from one side of the continent to another.
Oh, you'll turn out just fine then. Just watch out for the slippery ice and the thin ice and all that.
Wait,
I'm sure you'll guys will handle it fine.
is Oko igniting the fire more?
She
Yeah.
made it bigger.
Bigger now. It's 5
Here,
feet
hang on.
bigger.
Oh, great. So Mararo is now in the path of the fire. She is going to roll away and try not to get her eyebrows singed.
There, it's bigger.
It's a little warm in here. Still
Thought you
looking at
liked
the
that.
box.
Well, if it's too hot in here for you, Cutter, we can put you back outside.
Stop trying to
Leave the
throw it off
penguin
if you
alone.
want.
Well, he's fine. They're used to being cold, I think.
I can
think.
turn it off if you want. I
No, it's fine. It's warming the hut a little more. It's just a little bit of forewarning would have been nice. Because
I
I like
extinguished the
my
flames.
eyebrows where they are. Okay, now we are all just gonna be cold. I am literally being as reasonable as I can here.
I'll turn it back on.
Mararo stares into the flames introspectively, wondering if this was a right decision. The tattoo on her back itching a little bit ever since she met with that priest of Cord.
I use control flames to cause simple shapes in the fire. I just make like some cubes show up and shit. I'm just fucking. around
Fire
with
does
it.
not do that natural. Oh wait, you're controlling it.
What?
Nothing.
I'm a Moreau's face in the fire.
That's disturbing.
That could be kind of scary in the right
Look, it's you.
situation.
She waves
Oh,
at you.
do me.
Okay, I do scroll.
Oh yeah, Cutter, look at this. And Scrong grabs Cutter and like puts him really close to the burning face of Scrong.
I need him. I hold on. I'm gonna roll an athletics check to see if he starts like just getting really uncomfortably close.
Oh
Well,
shit.
that's an 8 you gotta beat.
I do it
Can
again.
it be
but
an 8?
Strong, can we please not roast the fucking Kenku?
Wait, what is it? Oh, it's
That's a nat
21.
20.
Oh,
Nat
thank
20.
God! He just gets real close and just like Cutter freaks the fuck out and manages to wriggle free like a fucking fish. Like, are you trying to kill me? Is this how it is?
I make
No.
the fire. I make the fire look like Cutter now.
Fire doesn't kill you. Burning to death kills you.
Fire's the
True.
catalyst
Fire
for that,
causes
Strong.
burning to death.
True. Are you like trying to draw?
I'm not trying.
Wah.
Are these
Look
just
like
fur?
my
Are these
cousin
furs?
Gunter.
Are
Yeah,
these
they're
furs on the ground?
they're just hides on the ground.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll just
Ooh.
do strong fucking giving a thumbs up.
All right.
I don't know.
Well, I suggest we get some rest, pack up our bags, there's plenty of rations in the box, and get on the way. Time is of the essence.
While Muraru's saying all that, I'm gonna have a copy of Muraru in the fire also saying that, mimicking her.
I can
It's not
lift
making
you,
audio, it's
and
just doing this.
I can lift you and snap you in half, woman.
I'm having fun with the fire.
I don't think I can fix that.
Which of you are taking the supplies from the chest?
Who is
I-
designated bagman?
Probably strong. We can
It
make Cutter
should-
do it. That'd be
It should
funny.
be strong, but I think it's funnier if Cutter grabs it. Or rather,
Oh.
strong starts loading Cutter's bag with this shit.
What
How
is
much-
it? It's in there.
How
It's
much
like,
combined weight of stuff is
Um,
in there?
I don't know the weight. It's just
how
lists
much
what's in there.
stuff was it? It was a grappling hook, rope. What else? Because I already got
Grappling
like a
hook,
lot of stuff like that.
Grappling hook, rope. There was the blanket that you have now tied around your shoulders. Many days worth of rations. Is there anything else I'm missing?
Like a fire version of strong, but he's
A
got
mining
super
pickaxe
strong
and
bag.
a book on how to pick up chicks.
Ah,
Nice.
I'll take it. Sure.
What, the chick book?
I just, the rations in the book. Why not?
Strong, can you read?
I don't know.
I make the word "and" appear in the fire.
Oh,
What does
does
that
this
say?
book say? Holding of how to pick up chicks.
What kind of check should I make to see if I can read?
Intelligence.
Oh
You
shit.
could also roll deception.
Just pretend like you're trying to understand it.
What do
and
the
that you do.
pictures say?
I don't think actually. Would you like? Is Scrong actually illiterate though? Like I don't think so.
It's actually a thing with barbarians. Like
They're
if you are a
illiterate?
yeah.
Oh, that's
If
If
what
you're a
I'm finding
barbarian,
out.
you're just a fucking dent head.
It's not that you're a dent head. It's you're just not like you're smart in the ways of like the world rather than book smart.
Well, there's book smart and there's being bare bones, like bare minimum literate.
Roll the check. Let's see if Strong's
Give me-
smart or if he's
Give me a
just pretending.
second. Give me a moment.
Dude, imagine you roll nat 20. Turns out he's actually a genius. He
We could roll.
fucking act like
We,
hell.
we could roll intelligence if Strong is fucking literate for the entire campaign.
Strong
and
doesn't
in the
know
future.
how to read, but upon learning that he might be able to get pussy, he becomes literate. Just
Right.
grows it.
13, he's literate.
All right.
He can
Made a
read.
chat.
He can basic read.
I can
Phew.
pick this book up. Yeah.
Let's find out if I'm literate.
Yeah, we don't have to figure out if you're literate.
Oh.
You're pretty literate.
Oh shit! It's actually
Uh-oh.
not a rule anymore.
What?
They
Well,
got rid of it. Barbarians can read in 5th edition.
Oh, good for them.
I figured.
that sounds like a silly rule.
Well, no, it used to actually be a rule in older editions. Barbarians could not read.
There
Huh.
are certain classes that were just illiterate, and barbarian was one of them.
No wonder the stereotype was
But, like, you
perpetuated.
could-
It was
of
real.
of course, you could overcome that by mentioning that in your character's backstory or some shit. But, like, you just kind of. Like,
Anywho.
I remember a person that I didn't play with them, but they had a barbarian that could read, and they said that the reason why they learned how to read was to be a better fighter, because they misunderstood what reading your opponent meant.
Alright, so you guys have packed up all the food and stuff from the tent. Are you guys ready to head off to the expedition like as is, or are you willing to?
Absolutely
explore?
not.
Depends on how much
Uh,
money I have to kill.
I mean, what else do we need?
To make sure that this camp isn't going to get ravaged by sickness by the time we get back.
That's
I-
probably a
I
good
wanna-
idea.
I want to have Cutter take a look at whoever he can, just a quick once over, not like an actual examination, but like just a scan to see if anybody's showing signs of sickness.
Alright, give me medicine check.
There's not a lot of people in this camp, are there?
There's a decent amount. I just don't want to make tokens for all of them.
No, well, all right.
I would assume it's just kind of like we'll just focus on like the
The main
People
ones.
that came in contact
Anybody
with
in
the
a
person who went on the
tent.
expedition.
Alright.
anybody in a tent basically.
Cutter wanders around looking, like, sort of inspecting all of the expediters, the adventurers, huddled around the campfire, and you don't really see any signs of the frigid woe at all in this camp. They all seem perfectly healthy from that particular disease. Other diseases, you can't be too sure. They can be insidious after all. Like measles.
Well, we're not checking for herpes, so I think we're good.
Drop your pants now.
No.
Well, I mean, where do the veins start?
Well, they start from from what the last description that we had. It was coming from like the center of the body, creeping up the neck.
Oh, so worse, you'd have to take your shirt off.
Yeah. But I think we're good
Drop your
here.
pants, turn your head, and cough. You're not even a doctor.
Not a licensed doctor.
You don't have a license?
What else is there in this camp?
According to Irvo, there's the person that you were to give the cure to, and the old adventurer, or the fucking. I keep thinking the dwarf's name is Furious. It's not.
It's not Furious.
That's not gonna happen.
What?
That the
Ergon.
one person,
Ergon's partner.
Ergon's partner, the one that went on the expedition with him. I would like
Yeah.
to talk to him to see exactly what we're getting ourselves into, because we have no idea anything about this. What is it, like an underground ruin or a temple or something?
So you ask around, asking for wherever, Ergon's partner is, and they point you to Orvo's tent, which is this one over here.
All right.
Will it just be Mararu going, or?
I'll go with.
Alright, I'll go. Cutter could just be, I don't know, getting bullied by Scrong in the tent still.
Strong
Cutter is
babysit
actively
penguin.
trying to triage people in camp, and Strong is just playing slap with his hands.
In the tent. Enjoying pretending he's like flying through the air with his blanket cape.
Strong babysit the penguin. We'll be back.
Babysit.
I'm done.
Gotcha.
As Oko and Mararu approach this tent sort of out in the middle, a campfire burns in the front of this small tent where the flaps are open. You see inside the tent sits a dwarf whose face is scarred as though scratched by a large claw, and there's a short sword casually laid across his lap as he warms his outstretched hands on the campfire.
It can make it warmer for you if you want.
What time of day is it right now?
It's about midday.
Afternoon, sir. You mind if I ask you a couple questions? We're the group that's heading out to the Eiselcross ruins.
Oh, new adventurers, I see. Nice to see fresh blood arrive at camp. Which particular ruins are you talking about?
What was the name of it called again? Eiselcross?
Eiselcross.
Is that
Eiselcross is the
town?
name of the entire area, the region, if you will.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
Well, the same ruins that you had gone to previously. Speaking of which, would you mind lifting your shirt and showing me your chest for a second? I'm saying this from outside the tent. I have not gone in.
I would rather I'm rather cold as it is.
Just do it.
I understand, sir, but I also don't want to get sick.
Has something happened?
Look, I can keep.
That expedition that you had gone on, you had recovered a number of relics, correct?
Yes.
One of those relics just happened to be a blue vial of some kind of powder.
Yes, Ergon and I have taken those blue vials as well as several other relics. Has something happened to Urgon?
Yes, he's very sick, and that blue powder is the culprit for it. Now, I would need to know: have you come in contact with it? Because if you have, then your life is in danger as well.
Oh, well, I mean, as he's, uh, he lifts, he lifts off his shirt as a sort of, just to show you, like, briefly what his insides look like, and you see that there's no blue veins or any blue at all, really,
Okay.
going through.
Do you
I
have the
let out a
vials?
sigh of relief and step into the tent. Okay, that's better. So, you're about to tell me about the ruins.
Does he still have those vials?
We have one of them, I think, wrapped up in cloth in the bag.
Oh, yeah.
So, the ruins that Urgon and I'm sorry to hear that he's sick, but the ruins that Urgon and I went to was Salzwald, what in the devil? Anyway, an Aeolian ruin that was, when we went, was partially submerged in water, in Foreign, like the region of Foreign. The ice over there is particularly thin, and what else did you want to know?
Well, you've went inside, correct? Is there any kind of security measures that we would need to worry about?
We've only
Also, the
we've-
journey ahead, we would need to know about that as well.
I see. Well, Urgon and I haven't. I'm sick.
going sick.
He's not.
Mhm.
Urgon and
God,
I only
He's koofing, kill him.
yeah, only
cat burning hand.
only ever explored 3 of the chambers before we were chased away by what seemed to be animated suits of armor, and we never got too far in. We found the vials particularly early on, and well, we took what we could and left before we had any chance of, losing our lives in the process. Salzwald is 200 miles northwest of here, so
Bit of a trek.
absolutely, I would highly recommend bringing several blankets and extra clothes if you need it, especially since the thin ice up there made the journey particularly treacherous. Urgon and I also had issues with mephits up there. We only ever found the ruin after we encountered one of them. So it was out of sheer luck, but hey, that's part of the experience of adventuring, isn't it? Is it not?
It's true. I was actually about to ask if there were any other kinds of dangers besides just thin ice, but now we know what to look out for.
Well, there's the usual, like, wandering animals, and sometimes you get a bandit or two, but those are rare, just because of how deadly the region is.
Alright, well, thank you for your help. Use this information to see if we can actually try and get deeper into this ruin, possibly find a cure.
Was what was contained in the vials that deadly?
Let's just say that it is spreading very quickly, and it has a very, very quick time to kill.
Ooh, I see.
So, I would suggest covering your mouth. And she walks out of the tent.
Thank you for the advice, and I hope your expedition goes well. Who is screaming?
Alright, so extra blankets, extra supplies. It's gonna be cold.
We get a sled.
Maybe? I'm gonna ask. As we walk out of the tent, do we hear what is currently going on in the center of town?
It's a decently small camp, so yeah, you hear all the screaming.
Muraru sighs and walks over slowly.
You see dwarves and elves just sort of looking towards the direction of the commotion. The most interesting thing to happen in the camp for a long while.
Oh,
She's heading straight for Strong, and then immediately turns and looks over to Cutter. Cutter, what are you doing?
Cutter, how could you have that book? I have that book.
Because you stowed it in my bag.
No, I stowed it. Oh yeah, fair enough.
Wait, I thought I had that book. I pull out like Control Flames book. Oh fuck, it's a goddamn fly again.
The closest dwarves and elves just sort of see this and sort of shake their heads while chuckling while going back to the fire.
I promise we're competent. We know what we're doing.
Now, how do you know if it doesn't work, Cutter? Have you tried?
Try it on me right now.
Mario just sighs, looks over at Cutter. Cutter, if you just want to know how to pick up chicks, I could show you right now. And she lifts up Oko. 1 second, so I'm getting a phone call.
I was about to make that joke.
Cutter-
No, Scrum would pick up a chicken.
Cutter
Cutter,
could
listen.
Cutter could try to do a pickup line with How much of the book did you skim and or read? If you did,
No. He's like the how to pick up chicks thing is just. I didn't actually think that far about how much he actually read. I think he just cracked it open and saw that it was.
All right.
It just saw it was kind of like. He just saw it was one of those, like normal how to pick up chicks books.
all right. From the page you read, it was like decent advice on like structuring a pickup line. So if you want to, you could roll a straight charisma. You could roll a performance check. Yeah, just roll a performance check.
I
Wait.
will not.
Okay.
Cutter's
Who-
not
who
gonna
is-
do that.
Who is Cutter trying to woo?
He is
That's
not.
Not trying to
Do
woo
it on me.
anybody.
Come on, Cutter, try it on me. Let's see what you learned.
You can see Cutter clamming up, just and a sweat drop going down his brow as he shakes his head.
Come on, Cutter, don't be a pussy.
No, he will not. He will absolutely be a pussy.
Uh,
Like he's like that one crying Wojak.
Now that
It's not even my book. I didn't even want the book. It's Strong's book.
now that mommy came over and set
All right,
up
I'll
the
read
fight.
it then. Give it here.
Now that mommy
Alright.
came over and settled the fight. What are y'all doing?
Well, we still gotta rest up.
I'm
We
going
still
to bed.
gotta
If
pack
no
all
one
this
here
stuff.
is immediately sick, Cutter's kind of good with rest.
I'm going to shop.
I don't know if there's a lot to buy here. It's a relatively small camp.
I'm gonna go see if there's anything to buy here, I guess.
All right. Oko asked when Oko asked around camp. The fellow campers tell Oko that there's no real way to buy anything other than from the buyer, but she is also free to trade any supplies that they may need for the upcoming journey.
Yeah, what you guys got? I'm thinking I need a
The,
sled.
they
but
also
I
point you to
think-
the buyer's tent, which is the largest one in the building in the
Oh,
camp.
okay. Hello, weird elf man. What is up with this guy?
So,
Isn't he from
were
Monhan?
the
Yeah.
Is he?
were the
Yeah.
supplies in that box enough for travel to and from here and the ruins?
Since this is a base freaking like mechanic, so traveling, hang on, let me bring up the rules for traveling. So traveling over land is you at a medium pace you do about
It's like
18
every-
miles every day, and you
Yeah,
have to do 200 miles. So
so
that'd
we
be
got a lot of traveling to do. Holy shit, there's gonna be
Yeah.
a couple days worth of travel.
at least 10 to 12 days.
So probably seeing if we can get a sled or a cart or something to cut down on travel time would probably be best, because we don't want the people back in fucking what's his nuts fucking dying.
Pale Bank.
Yeah, Pale Bank.
That's why I'm checking on a sled.
All right, so as Oko enters the buyer's hut, you smell a pungent scent of incense, and you see that the walls are painted with glowing arcane runes. A brass brazier burns brightly. Nice illustration. at the center of the floor, around which are a few plush chairs, a bed on one side of the campfire, and a large stone chest next to like the quote unquote main chair. And in the main chair sits an elf reading a book, or you assume he's reading a book since his face is covered. And there's a small dragon with green butterfly wings curled in the elf's lap.
Ooh,
Neat.
pretty.
Ha!
Could
A
totally
customer.
burn those
Welcome.
chairs. I could totally burn those chairs. Hi.
Excuse me?
Nothing. Hi. I'm looking for what do we need other than like is it just a sled?
A sled or
Or
cart or
wagon?
something that would help cut down on travel time, because I feel like we
Uh,
have enough rations to last
I
us through
need
the time.
I need a sled or cart or anything that can cut down on travel time. I just repeat what Muraru said in my ear.
Usually I'm the one that buys things from people, but I should have a spare blanket around if...
blanket?
There's one.
Yeah,
Okay.
because right now traveling to the ruins from here, it's gonna take us just a full day's worth of travel. It's gonna be 11 days just to get there, and then another 11
Oh my
to get
God.
back.
I only really have this one blanket I could part
I-
with. For the sled
Okay,
and
I
the
s-
other supplies, you'll have to talk to some of the other adventurers to see if they have anything.
Okay, I said sled or wagon, and you gave me fabric.
Oh, didn't you say blanket?
I said. I don't think I said blanket, but I mean, I'll take it. I take the
I
blanket.
thought, oh, Mararu wasn't with Oko?
No,
No,
Alright, in that case, the buyer would just go,
all I said was sled and wagon. No, I'm taking this blanket.
no, just hang the fuck on. So the buyer just says, I'm afraid I don't have any sled or any other method of transportation at the moment.
Do you know anyone who would?
I do believe Ergo might have a sled, but I'm sure there's someone else in the camp that might have one. But usually people come here to sell things to me rather than buy, but sometimes some goods come my way that may come in handy.
You want a Yakloa?
Your
I don't
your
know how
weapon?
to, I don't know how to say this. I don't know what this fucking thing is called.
Your weapon?
Just put it in. Oh, there it is. Never mind, sorry. This thing.
How much?
Uh, 1 gold.
Since it's base price.
Yeah.
Alright.
Or I'll trade you for it, or I'll trade you it for that blanket. I point at the blanket.
Hang on. Oh, COVID's kicking my ass. Fuck.
Yep.
You doing
He's
okay?
infected. I guess burning hands.
Are you doing okay?
I'm struggling. I mean, I'll give you the blanket and just the remaining change, since I do believe that wouldn't be fair otherwise. So he'll trade you a blanket and 5 silver pieces for the Kilwa.
I don't know how to say it either.
I don't
It's
know.
yours.
Alright, so you sell the Kilwa for the blanket and just
Alright. Alright, well, thanks for the information on the wagon. I'll see you.
anytime he waves
Bye.
as he goes back to his book.
Who had a fucking wagon?
Irvo and just
That guy?
any other, yeah, that guy, and you might be able to find one if you asked around if you needed it.
Alright, well, I guess I'll just ask around for a wagon and then get the party so I have help with that.
Would Miraru be looking for a wagon or a sled of her own?
Yeah, I feel like she would be looking for one as well.
I
Alright.
kind of need those two to just pull it back when we get it, basically.
You ask around, oh, Katie, you want me to stream?
It's all good.
Alright. So you two ask around for the camp, and you don't find anyone with an available sled, as all the other explorers are using it for their own expeditions to be happening fairly soon after you guys leave. And even when you go up to Orvo, he greets Miraru again as you go up to meet him. His own sled is being used by a different adventurer that he loaned to someone else. So
Son of a fucking bitch.
Did I not know this is literally life or death?
Everyone is gonna die if we don't get a wagon.
Hmm.
Fuck it, let's just steal a wagon. What are they gonna do? You're a Minotaur. Let's just take it.
I mean, is there a wagon that we could possibly procure
give me
illegally?
Fuck it, just get Oko. No, I am Oko. Get fucking Strong and Cutter and tell them to get everything, and then just grab a wagon and let's get out of here.
there is a wagon by.
We don't want to rest.
We can
No, we're gonna
on the road.
rest. We'll steal the wagon later.
There's a wagon near the center of the camp, near like the main campfire. That's currently like you can see has like many supplies, probably for a particularly big exploring party. They were in the middle of organizing through and packing additional supplies.
That's a big party. You wouldn't want to mess with that. They're just gonna make enemies out of the entire group. It's like, would you like to fight half of the village? Yes, let's go.
Oko and Cutter give me. What would this be? History. History check.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I have a +4 in that? Well, it doesn't matter. I got a 6.
Intelligence.
So why do we need a sled?
So we can get
Because
there
right
fast.
now, travel time to get to the ruins from where we are is 11 days.
Yeah, but why go to sled without something to pull it?
That's where you
Well-
come in handy, Strong.
Exactly.
So, Cutter with a history.
Swap up between Miraru and Strong the whole way.
Cutter with a
She
history of
just gives-
17.
She gives you side eye. If you think I'm pulling that fucking sled, you've got another thing coming.
Well, someone's gotta.
You would know
What?
that the sort of policing here in like these outposts and camps, similar to Pillbank, is if you're caught, you are going to be judged by the entire camp.
They're
And
gonna kill us if we steal something. I've seen this happen before. This happened all the time with the mercenaries. We'd just kill them. We'd kill whoever stole from us every single time. So let's not.
Alright, who's on Team Steal and who?
Oh,
I'll
let's
let
see here.
everybody- who's on Team Steal it?
We're not
So,
stealing.
So, all right. So there's no available wagons or sleds, right?
Nope.
How about we look for the smallest one, or rather the one that has the least amount of impact, or maybe one that's going in relatively the same direction we are.
Are we needing a wagon or a sled?
Either or.
Either one.
Something to help us get through the tundra.
Okay.
Could just convince someone to give us theirs.
it would I'll say that having a sled would most likely lighten the load of like all the rations and would probably lower the travel time by about a day.
Believe it or not, this one wasn't my idea.
So you're gonna ask
What would
around.
I roll?
Sorry?
Well, what would I roll to go ahead and take a look around and see like who's most likely going to help us, like who's heading in the similar direction. Not all these parties are going to different places, but it's like there's only so many directions, right?
You ask around. You can ask around like all the explorers to see where they're going.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
All right. As you ask around for help traveling to Sal's Vault, you find that most of the explorers are sort of like empathetic to your plight, but unfortunately apologetically shake their heads as they explain that they are currently on an expedition being led by a Professor Gulrim Shalebrow, who is on the search for the origin of a strange magic. And they're all or rather, they're going to perform a search and rescue for an expedition on that went bad. And
How
they're
hard would it be to make a sled?
with
I
Scrong's.
I don't have like the tools proficiencies, but surely around this camp there are the tools and the means to make it.
I mean,
Plus-
with Scrong's lumberjack like past, I'd say it'd take about like half. Well, probably like a quarter of a day for Scrong to just pound down a tree or two, and like maybe half a day, depending on if anyone is proficient with any crafting skills.
What was the what was our time limit
Doesn't look it.
when in regards to trying to save the people who were infected in Palebank?
You didn't, I don't remember if I gave you a specific time limit. Did I?
Well, I
don't
mean,
think so.
You just knew that like the dwarf thugs had the disease for like several weeks, and the family just recently got it. And you know that Ergon had it for at least a month before he started succumbing and then dying in 2.
Alright, yeah, Strong's gonna go make a sled then. Or should I do like a... What kind of check should I make to be able to like look for... I'm guessing this is gonna be a carpentry tools.
For cutting down the tree, I'll just do nature. Hang on. Oh, let me give you a choice.
Well,
Either,
my
like,
I have a woodcutter's axe.
I know. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Nature with advantage, since it's part of your backstory as a lumberjack or tree cutter, and you have the lumberjack's axe.
Nature or survival? Because I feel like you can go any direction with this.
Yeah, I'll let you choose.
I'll choose survival. If I can only have those two.
With the 17, you pick out a particularly good, sturdy, strong-looking tree, and you fell it in a decent amount of time. And you bring the tree back to camp, and as part of your backstory as a tree cutter, would you have been, responsible for, like, sort of milling the tree into stuff that's useful, or?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Give me, what would this be?
Strong spends a day whittling a pair of skis for himself.
Only him.
Nah, I won't make you roll for this. You spend about half the day, well into like the night, making yourself your own person, like decently sized sled that you could comfortably fit supplies on. Especially with the blanket and rope you've been given, you can tie it down pretty well. Not too shabby.
Alright then.
Anyone else doing anything? Plan to commit fucking Grand Theft Cart?
I want to
guess
find
that
out
was the
more about
plan.
that. I want to find out more about that magic that guy's looking for. 'Cause that sounds pretty similar to what we've got. We've got vials of magic disease.
So the explorers that were privy to like more about the information tell you that the professor was searching for the origin of a strange magic in a region that happened months ago. But beyond that, they don't know, and they are going to explore to find out.
We've got weird magic in the vial right here, in our bundle. Surely this can help. Surely we've got something to go on.
The explorers sort of explain it's nothing to do with. It's more of a strange magic of a grand scale.
Damn it.
Sort of
Y'all don't
affecting the
think
land.
Y'all
More
don't
than
think an ice disease isn't of grand scale? Dang.
Yeah, sorry. Our job's more important than yours, just so you guys know.
Some of the explorers give Oko a stink eye.
Oh, I don't say that.
They take back their stink eye.
What does it even look like?
All right,
I
well,
want to know.
sled made. That's cool.
Wait, you made a
Uh,
sled?
Pull it. Who
Yeah,
will pull it?
Strong's gonna like go up to everybody and be like, "Here, I made this."
Oh, well, I mean, I guess we don't have to rob anybody for it. I put my knife away, my ski mask away.
Before like you go back to the party, like after you finish your sled, some of the explorers just that were watching you make it just sort of like just clap in appreciation to your craftsmanship.
Does it look good, or is it just like some logs tied together with like a rope?
Some good logs.
It's decently well made. Honestly,
Yeah.
surprising considering who made it.
Mhm. This is pretty impressive, Scrong.
Yeah, shit, that was smart. Nice job.
Yeah,
Give him a cookie out of a ration.
There's cookies in your rations.
Yeah, I figured they'd be like, you know, those MREs on Steve MREs. Like they come with like weird shit like cigarettes and candy.
You get hardtack and gruel.
Oh man.
No, it's no. We're in the fucking modern age. We eat more than that, or do we?
do I look like a kid to you?
Yes.
And then Strong takes it and eats it anyways, before he can answer.
Do
I think we
look
should
like
take
a
some of
child?
those.
Hmm?
I think we should take some of those pelts on our journey with us to stay warm.
Oh yeah, totally. I could put a campfire on the thing and then just control it so it doesn't burn it.
No.
Wouldn't you be
Yeah, it would work.
have to control that for like days?
I can do it. I can extinguish it at will, so yeah.
God, I make these things fucking massive, huh?
It's so spacious in here.
Huge fucking pelts. They're like bear
Take-
pelts.
Yeah, I mean this one literally is. Look at it.
Look, I know how to survive out in the cold. You guys don't. So we're
He
gonna
says
take some of
to
these
the
things.
penguin.
And the
He says to
penguin,
the
like just
penguin, the
Cutter
fire
being like, wait.
the
Cutter's just like,
pyromancer.
wait, hold on.
Cutter just with the furrowed brows and open mouth, like, huh?
We're gonna take as many
Eh.
of these as we can carry, I guess.
All of
I
them?
don't think we need to take all of them.
I would say take one for each person.
Oh, I was gonna put one on the sled to have like a little mat for us to sit on.
All right.
There's a little pile of furs.
They're gone.
No, not like this.
Are we resting before we leave, or are we just fucking going?
It is night since Scrong spent basically the rest of the day making the sled.
So yeah, I suppose a rest is in order.
I'm gonna dream of that fucking fight
Alright.
again.
You guys take a long rest now.
Okay.
Night night. I'm just gonna change out a spell, I guess.
Hey, Karma.
Yeah, grammar.
You want me to stream?
Yeah,
We're playing D&D.
I'm here to spectate.
Do you know who's from Dementia?
What?
Do you know who else suffers from dementia?
Yeah.
My mom!
Do you know who else suffers from dementia?
I cry for her every day! Wow, I made that depressing.
What's the episode synopsis?
They made it to
Yeah?
Everyone's dying.
They made it to the region where the ruins that, COVID was made and manufactured was found. And they're
Asia?
getting ready to... Huh? Bezos? No.
No, Asia.
Asia?
Asia.
Oh.
We're in Asia.
No.
No, if anything, we're in Russia. It's cold.
And they are getting ready to get over there.
I see.
Alright, now that after a very particularly warm long rest in the yurt, thanks to Oko's meddling with the campfire, you all wake up decently refreshed and
When
pretty
we
much ready
wake
to go.
up, I want somewhere in the middle of the night. Has Cutter in his arm, real fucking tight, like a stuffed animal.
Does Cutter allow this?
I don't think Cutter has a choice.
He's asleep.
He always has a choice.
Christ.
Do you allow it?
No, he's asleep. He's asleep.
No, it's like Strong does it was it unknowingly?
Like unconsciously. Like in
Yeah,
sleep.
unconsciously, he just kind of does it.
Oh my god.
I want Cutter to wake up ha, strangely the best sleep I've had.
This is why he's getting held like a penguin, gently like hamburger.
Well, unconscious creatures automatically fail strength and dex saves, so...
Still gonna roll athletics.
Yeah, just cause.
Just to make sure.
You all wake up, Cutter finding himself getting squeezed by his party mate, while the rest of the party wakes up peacefully.
Oh,
my
shit.
god. You find the squeeze is a little too tight.
No, the squeeze is tight enough he can't escape. He's like,
The rest of the party, except Scrawn, because he's still sleeping, started to hear Cutter's sort of cries and whimpers of being stuck, trying to get himself
Aw.
free.
I do control
He has me
flames.
trapped.
I have control flames. Make it have hearts in the fire.
I'm trapped.
Oh, is that too far? Fucking. That's the joke, Kelly.
Stop making hearts and help. I mean, just like if Strong wakes up and succeeds his check again, he's just gonna stand up like Cutter. He would just Cutter being carried like a pillow.
Scrog will
Alright.
wake up and not even notice that Cutter's in his arms.
I was gonna get the crowbar, but I can't.
Oh my god!
Cutter's-
Cutter elbows Strong, and all it does is gently wake him up.
Ugh.
Cutter's head is just wedged in the arm between Scrong's arm and torso. It's just stuck. I don't know, a piece of food stuck in teeth.
Oh my god!
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Wrong, you got a little something there.
Huh? What? Oh.
Yes. Sure, get different flavors too. Sure, and get different flavors too.
Why
Good
is
morning.
it saying this to Scraw?
There's only one flavor? Okay, fine. Sorry. Just kicked my door in. Anyway, so Strong is up now?
Yeah, Strong's up now, and he looks over, and sees Cutter. He's just like, "What are you doing here?"
Ah,
You got cold last
let
night. That's
me go.
okay.
With everyone basically well rested, are you all ready to set off on your
Yeah.
traveling adventure?
I'm gonna go
I
pee.
extinguish the fire. Alright,
Wait, are you gonna go pee in real life or in game?
Yes.
Okay.
Both.
Uh,
Strong's
will
gonna go
pick-
spell his name.
Oh my god.
Scrong just takes a piss over the cliff over here.
Christ.
Let me go set up the wagon.
Scrong's still holding on to the cutter.
While he's
While
pissing.
while pissing?
Yeah.
Here, let
Limp.
me hold this for you.
God, I
Just
really wanna
totally,
do the
like
fuck-
just shell shocked.
Just Muraro waking up, walking outside to see this. Why couldn't I find the regular adventuring party?
With the frizz?
Yeah,
No
mate.
way.
You got me.
Alright, fine. You would fit
Right.
the bill for regular. Every sorcerer is some form of pyromaniac.
Hell yeah. What? You think I'm a pyromaniac?
Yes.
What? Why?
I've seen your burn list. I know for a fact that you are a pyromaniac.
No, you haven't. I put it in my bag.
She just gives her that look and is like, mm-hmm.
Yeah, but listen. I can control myself. All right, I know what I'm doing. I'm more than just a pyromaniac in quotes.
Are you now?
I bought a dress. Yeah,
I bought a dress.
bought a
Is
dress.
that supposed to reassure anybody?
Fucking got the goddamn bastard fly. Also, I'm excited about bugs dying. That's my character trait. Sorry, I killed it. Anyway, I'm not a pyromaniac. Heck.
She says as she just burns a fly to death fully.
Yeah, she does stop mid-sentence to say what I was doing. Like killing a bug.
Uncle was about to add flies to her burn list, but she didn't need to.
I already did, and I got it, so I scratched that off. Listen, point is, I'm not insane. I'm schizophrenic, I think. I don't know. We'll see.
That doesn't put any of my worries at ease. But we'll
Yeah,
we'll go along
you-
with it.
You can rely on me, alright? It's fine.
I'm back.
I've kept you guys all warm in these last week to one of those numbers.
I had nightmares of you burning the tent down around us.
Why would I do that?
For
Do you
fun.
have a tent? Do you have a tent in your burn list?
No.
Do you?
No.
People in.
I'd like it.
tents are
I'd
on
like
the
to
burn
roll an
list.
insight check to see if she actually does have a tent on her burn list.
Unironically, I don't, but I like in game I can.
I rolled a 3.
Okay, well you can't tell either way.
You have no idea.
I am convinced you have a tent on your burn list.
No, I throw the burn
You
list in the fire.
You're
No.
frustrated. Muraru is frustrated because she can't prove it, but she just feels like that's the case.
Don't have a burn list. I rip out a piece of paper out of my journal and throw it in the fire. I don't have a burn list.
You're running the list right now.
What are you talking about, Cutter?
Was your burn list the last thing on your burn list?
Well, it was for that. No.
All right.
Scrong would Scrong wiggle Cutter?
What?
Wiggle.
Yeah, like you know when I jiggle my cat.
Oh yeah.
You're burning the
Like fucking
list.
Peter Griffin.
Can you let me down?
Yeah, you do that so well.
Put him on the wagon. Let's go.
All right, you guys set off.
We don't have horses.
Set off while
Who's
you
driving?
Strong is
Walk
on all
around.
fours.
Strong will
galloping.
pull.
Scrong pulls the sled of supplies while you guys finally make your way down, or make your way northwest according to Orville's directions, and you finally set off. What?
Oh, so it's can I burning hands the back of it, and like so we're moving off of that like a jet in water.
I does Burning Hands have a force thing?
No, I just thought it'd be funny.
I mean,
Also practical.
He wants to set off like a jet engine.
I feel like Strong and Oko would 100% agree that it does make it faster. Even if it doesn't, it's kind of like they would 100% be like, yeah, painting flames on the side of it makes it go faster.
Oko's just sitting
I don't
on.
want to get caught on fire, so I run faster away from it.
Oko's
I
just
just-
sitting on the back of the sled and just kneeling and just burning hands, like as you
Oh, it's
as a
just one
flame.
continuous flame. That's all it is. It's just
Alright.
like the flamethrower thing.
I
As she
want
flamethrowers.
Cutter to read how to pick up chicks.
You also sit on the sled reading as Oko fucking pretends she's a jet engine.
It's like a modern day pamphlet of how to pick up girls.
God damn it! I forgot
It's
I wanted
just
to learn
straight up just how
sail
to
a
pick.
ship.
No, it's a veterinary manual.
I forgot I wanted to find a book to fucking learn how to sail ships. Never mind. It's fine. Do that some other time.
Moraro has wrapped a fucking hide around her, or fur around her, and is just setting off regarding her life choices.
So as you guys continuously travel northwest, for the first day, nothing interesting particularly happens. As mom and dad take their kids on the Red Rover down to where they need to go. On the second day, give me perception checks. 8,
I don't know how
19.
I'm losing where perception is. There it is.
19,
Oh, fucking 9.
9.
I feel like I've been listening to Strong and Cutter argue the entire time, and Moraru's like already on edge, so she's hyper vigilant.
So, Mararu, ever vigilant and on edge, and Cutter, who has been taking a break from reading the How to Pick Up Chicks book, finding it a bit to getting to the raunchy bits and how to put it down for a bit. Spy a humanoid figure, like in the distance, walking towards in their direction.
I pipe up. It's like there's somebody in the distance, and then I just shout out, "Oi, friend or foe?"
Oh, friend, I hope.
What are you doing all the way out here?
As the humanoid figure comes closer, you see that it is a sort of magic user or someone in robes, like a magic user, sort of like doing a little poorly for himself. Like, see that he's kind of slightly hurt, has a slight limp, but he's still decently well wrapped.
He's
for
hurt.
For the area around him. I was exploring ruins around here, and I lost the rest of my team. I'm just trying to go back to Serenlia and recover, I hope.
All right.
You
Well,
won't
we were
make it in
just
that condition.
coming from Balin Post, not that far from it.
Oh,
Uh,
fantastic.
maybe about 2 days travel. And she looks over at Cutter. You want to patch him up?
Yeah, you won't make it otherwise. Would you like me to roll a medicine check? or-
Yeah, sure. Medicine check to use up stuff without like any of your actual supplies or whatnot, or like spells and shit.
Mm-hmm. Like first aid style.
Yeah.
Did it roll through?
I don't see it. There it is, 17. All right, you patch the guy up well and good, and as Cutter finishes his patch-up work, the mage is noticeably not limping and standing up a little straighter than usual, than when you first saw him. And like, oh, thank you so much. May I have your names? I'll be sure to pay you back this favor next time I ever see you.
Call me Cutter.
Mararu.
Okay.
You can call me Scrong.
Excellent. I'll be
Sean Connery. Scrong Connery.
Scrong.
I love that
You
guy.
can call me Scrong.
I'll be sure to tell word of your help with me here. And thank you so much. I've lost my where's Ballenpost again? Where's Ballenpost again? He lost his direction.
We've been traveling north this entire time, right?
Northwest.
West.
Northwest. I point southeast.
Thank you so much. I'll hopefully I meet you again. I am shit, I need a name for that guy.
Now, before he leaves, I actually pipe up. Wait, you said you were coming from a ruins?
Yes, ruins from Aor.
Uh-huh.
Where we're going?
Alright.
Did you find anything?
No, nothing in particular. The rest of my crew suffered as it is. Roll insight. Everyone.
Insight.
Oh, you're sick, aren't you?
This dude is sick as fuck.
This dude's sick.
That's an
Why am I rolling so bad?
This dude
Oh,
is so sick,
God.
and he's just doing a kickflip right on his spot.
Oh, thank God. Nat
Oh,
20.
good. The doctor got it.
Oh,
Good.
fuck.
Alright, where's the pack mules?
It's so hard to fail checks in the party because you guys have 4 chances.
Well, yeah.
How do
good
you
point.
feel like I feel when I'm fucking dealing with 8 people rolling?
Everything has to be. Somebody has to get a crit to succeed, obviously.
Cutter can see a noticeable bulge, or like, as he was patching the guy up,
Oh,
there was a bulge in the
Oh, come
guy's
on, dude.
robes.
whoa.
There's a bulge in the guy's robes where, with Cutter's medical knowledge, knows it's not supposed to be there.
Christ, you gonna point out his bulge, ooh-woo?
No, he's gonna do it secretly. Patient doctor confidentiality. It's like, by the way, what's going on there?
The mage's eyes widen, is like, please don't mention this to anyone. I need to take back something for just, if only for the rest of my crew.
It's one of those vials, isn't it?
Vials? No. It's not a vial.
Let
Look,
me see it.
We've had certain adventurers coming back to civilization carrying incredibly deadly viruses with them. Forgive us if we are a little suspicious. Just show us what you brought.
Roll persuasion.
I'm rolling intimidation.
You do
Because
that.
she's got her hand on her axe at this point.
You do that.
Oko's just wrapped up in like fucking furs right now.
20.
30-20?
Yeah, dirty
Yeah.
20.
Let me see it. No. Mararu.
Don't make me get
Let me
Mararu
see it.
involved.
It's like that scene in Phineas and Ferb where
Mom!
it's just like
Mom.
Phineas points out a hand like, not yet, Ferb.
Not yet, Mararu.
Fucking I'm enjoying that.
Alright. So, with a 20 for Mararu, the human or humanoid, let's say it's an elf. Yeah, it's an elf. The elf mage. Fuck. The elf mage's eyes sort of like do the prey thing where the pupils get small because he's fucking, he's terrified. He's like, alright, I'll show you. And then he moves it, he takes out from his robe a smooth rainbow-colored egg-shaped stone. There's no sickness that I know of. I've been carrying this thing for several days now, and there's nothing else. There's nothing dangerous about it that I can tell.
Oh, it's just a gay bird.
A gay bird? It's an egg, you idiot, not a bird.
It's
Then
an
I point over to Cutter. That's a bird.
It's an egg-shaped
Hey.
stone. It's a stone.
I know.
It's a stone.
All right. Well, I'm fine with it. I don't see any blue shit on it, nor are you sick, so.
What does it do? Or is it just a cool rock?
I was hoping to have the buyer identify it for me.
Alright, well, I'm not planning on robbing you if that's what you think. You can continue on your way.
Again, thank you for your
How do
help.
I identify?
I'll just be on my way. And the mage continues back towards. Shit. Continues back towards Balinpost or Serenlia or whatever the fuck the thing is called. It's called Serenlia. But I don't know where Balinpost comes from, I'll be honest.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's just going back to Serenlia.
Alright.
So, as for the rest of the day, past the mage that you've encountered, nothing else really happened. So that's 2 days now. Day 3. Nothing happens. You know what? Let me do this all in one batch. Day 3 and 4. Actually, for several days after you beat the mage, nothing else happens as you guys continue marching through the snow-covered terrain of Eiselcross. But after the 5th day, you guys realize that the snow-covered floor that you were walking on has begun to crack, or you hear cracks under your feet as you realize that you've entered the thin ice area that Urvo has mentioned to you. And I would like to ask all of you at this point, what pace would you like to continue going at?
Is this just like a giant frozen lake? How much ice is this?
The entire region, according to Urvo, was called the Thin Sheets. I don't think I mentioned this during the RP session, but he probably would have told you the region name.
The Thin Sheets. I guess we've made it that far already. Who wants to go first?
Carter, you're up.
What, me?
Yeah, you're the lightest.
No, you guys are gonna
Like,
be
by
you
far.
guys are gonna be crossing the Thin Sheets for several days because
Oh wow.
the ruins will be found like in the middle of it.
Alright, well, you should
Cutter
probably see
slides
if the
on his
heaviest
belly
person
across
can-
the sheets.
He's gone. He's gone. I was gonna say we could probably see if the heaviest person could stand on it, just to be safe.
Alright, who is the heaviest out of our group? I think that might
Probably
actually be
you.
me.
Yeah, probably you, Murar.
250.
I will make
I'm
that.
gonna imagine it's you, Murar.
I'm gonna have to make more rolls for this, huh? Whether or not you break through ice will depend on the pace you go.
Oh, well, if I know that... I've already been told that there's thin ice, so I would take a very slow pace.
Slow pace.
Yeah.
So, slow pace. When I was telling you guys the paces, it turns out I was looking at reduced speeds. So, normal pace will be... Normal pace for traveling is actually 24 miles a day. Slow pace is 18 miles a day.
Okay, so that significantly reduces our travel time.
Yeah.
Wait, shit. Hang on.
200 miles.
What if we just bobsledded it?
You only have the one slide.
It would only be 8 days travel then at a regular pace, but right now we have to cross the ice slow, so...
Yeah.
Oh man, what if we just bobsledded it?
It's
You
not a
don't have a
matter of
bobsled.
speed, it's a matter of weight.
What day did I say you guys? What day did I say you guys were on? 5 or 6?
Yeah, what if I just feather fall
Around
this?
midway through, I believe.
5 then.
Would Featherfall make us lighter?
No.
So you guys would have traveled about 100 miles so far. Using normal speed, normal pace. But now that you reached thin ice, you guys are gonna try slow pace?
I'm taking slow pace.
Alright, that's one for slow pace. I think Dawn's busy with something.
Should we try at least like keep going regular pace? I don't know. Or just fast pace. I feel like getting off of it quicker is better.
It's more alright, so you want to take careful steps. Well, that's a crit.
That's good for
Or-
you.
Oh,
So,
is it?
yeah,
What about
this is the
Roxas?
weight tolerance.
Oh.
Thin Ice has a weight tolerance of 3d10 times 10 pounds per 10 foot square area. So,
And how far is this ice field?
the rest of the way.
Are you fucking kidding me?
We're just on a lake right now.
I mean, it's we came over an ocean. This might be just the frozen part of that.
True.
So, for the 5th day, let's just say Mararu's perfectly safe from frigid water.
Fantastic.
I guess we'll just do slow pace. Alright.
Are you guys seeing my d20 rolls, by the way?
Yes, we are.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, you want to click on the GM thing at the top of the roll selection if you're using the thing on
No, I was
That's it.
using /R.
Oh, well, yeah, you got if you want to do it, you have to do like /GMR.
Wait, so I've been showing you guys my rolls the entire time.
Yep.
You guys didn't say shit!
Oh, I
I mean,
didn't think
we-
it mattered.
Yeah.
You guys would have been able to tell if I was lying to you.
Oh.
Oh well.
That's why there's the roleplay aspect of it.
That's why I mean none of us noticed if it's anything for you. I really want to bobsled something.
Commander, does
The hell does
Mararu
slash
have
commands?
long hair or like shortcut hair from the back?
She's got like a side cut.
Ah, okay.
Same
Oh,
here
I
as
see it now.
Hickory.
I see it now.
What's up?
Oh no, just character questions.
No, Bearvin, sorry.
So it's the same hair as Hickory.
Ah.
Like on Hero Forge.
Also, Hiji, do you got like a full rendered picture of Cutter?
Ah, it's GR.
I do not.
Fucking dweeb. Okay.
There we go.
Well, what's it? He's a penguin.
He's a
Is he a-
peng.
Is he a penguin or a bobbin?
I thought it was a kenku or some shit.
Well, yeah, he's a
is,
kanku.
but
He's a
But he's
kanku shaped
flavored
like a.
like a rockhopper penguin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a pyromancer, Smile.
And strong is strong.
All the fire in that image is Oko's, Smile. That's
Campfire?
me, I did it. Yeah, I'm a pyromaniac.
Well, I know that, but like, look, I don't know much about the characters here. This is like my second time visiting the Frozen Sick. Like,
I guess he's like a weird combination of a puffin and a rockhopper, actually. Because I realized now I had his beak design kind of like a puffin.
him.
What is this how to pick up chicks drawing?
This is like
It's
a
how you pick up
tongs.
chicks.
Is that a hand?
Those are
The
tongs.
tongs.
Oh.
Cape, do you want to see the? Why did I say the full fucking name? Okay, do you want to see the like preview of what I'm drawing?
Can't hear you. I need to turn you up to 200%.
No, don't do that. Do you want to see the preview of what I'm gonna be drawing?
Sure.
Only you though, because I.
Yes, special privileges. Let's go. You'll
Wanna see?
No.
see in a bit. That's good.
Ah. removing Breaking Bad from Netflix. What the fuck are people gonna watch on Netflix now?
Not to watch it
Nothing.
yet. Fuck.
Minecraft story mode, you fucking dweeb.
Oh right, the only other good thing on Netflix.
Netflix
What
has
are
good
you-
things on it.
Yeah. What are we
Apparently.
waiting for?
Dawn.
Curiosity. Okay.
It has my favorite anime on there. Chameleon, 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 chameleon.
I thought you
Yeah.
I thought you were about to say Orin High School Host Club, you fucking nerd.
Oh, dude, that was the first anime I ever watched. And I don't know
Same.
why. Yeah. It's alright. I guess.
I think that
don't
like
know.
shaped what I am today, but like let's not delve into that.
I wanna fuck the invisible lizard man.
Fuck the invisible lizard man.
Need to find him.
Oh,
All right, I'll just
Don't I need to roll one? I think we're all doing slow.
no, it's for this day, I'll just make it so that like you guys can go any pace because I already rolled thin ice.
Alright, sick.
you're on thin fucking ice.
We're going on normal pace because it was a 27.
Yeah, you can go
Hey,
normal
I
pace for this day.
I'm gonna be gone for a little bit. I gotta help out with something.
All right,
So I'll be back.
we'll continue, guys. Like face an encounter, and then we'll wait for Dawn.
No, like it's gonna be a bit. So like you guys do your thing.
Well, hopefully you guys don't reach combat.
That
So-
just
Aggravate
means
something,
you're.
aggravate something.
That just means you're gonna need to control Strong.
Yeah,
I am
Strong
strong.
was just
I am
AFK.
great.
Heal things.
All right, so you guys, upon tentatively testing the thin ice until Mararu realizes she started on thin ice and basically found that she's supported unintentionally by accident. Silly cow. You guys continue on normal pace until and you find a stable place to rest into the 6th day. On the 6th day, you... excellent. On the 6th day, you see... I gotta roll that too.
Oh boy, wonder what it gonna be.
You see four humanoid figures sort of huddled around like a small fire that they made. You see a small fire's like smoke sort of not billowing, it's small, but sort of like trailing from the center of where they are. And well, you see them, and they supposedly see you, and one of them waves at your party's like shapes in the distance from their point of view.
Can I tell what they look like from this distance?
They're medium humanoids. I mean, you see that they have bows strapped to their backs and hunting gear, but that's about all.
Are they human?
Humanoid.
Hmm.
That can mean a lot of things.
I don't know, guys. What do you think? Ignore and keep walking, or go and meet?
Let's
We
go
do a
meet 'em.
perception check to check. Alright.
Yeah, perception. Roll perception. Keep forgetting about perception. You guys roll perception too much in these games.
I rolled
anyway.
a fucking 1, dude. What? It's fuck.
I rolled a 6. Oh god.
14.
Strong, you have to save us.
No, I don't. I'm not obligated to.
He just closes his eyes like I don't
Why
see
can't I roll anything good today? What's going on? It's every time.
14 and 13 looks to be our highest ones.
You see that they're like elves and humans.
You know, there's humans in the group. I keep walking.
All right. That's. I mean, Mararu keeps walking. What about the rest of you?
Oh, we're not going?
I think I'm gonna have Cutter approach. Be like,
I'll go
what's
with
up?
Cutter.
Strong waves.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Greetings. Fancy seeing fellow travelers are out in this far in the Eifel Cross. Do you guys happen to have any arrows?
Arrows?
We've been hunting a saber-toothed tiger, and we've recently run out. And,
I heard someone got eaten by one of those.
well, that just makes it more important for us to catch him. Then.
That's
Aw, that-
horrifying, Baravan. Why would
I
you
would-
tell them that?
I thought maybe they were connected.
We were willing to trade equipment, or anything at all, really, but if you don't have any, then that's fine too, I guess.
We don't have it.
Where are you all traveling to?
Oh, a ruin.
Ah, like the other explorers then.
The other explorers?
Yes, from the Serenlia. There's other
Oh,
camps
yeah.
too. I don't quite know the names of them, but Serenlia is the closest that I know of.
Oh yes.
Well, if you don't have any arrows, then we don't have much else business together. Thank you for your time, though.
Oh, you're just telling us to fuck off?
I mean, we're not of use to them,
We-
and what? Just
You
leave
don't
them
have
alone.
any. You don't have any arrows. We don't require anything else from you. You don't require anything else from us, I assume.
I look at Cutter.
Well, we're heading northwest to some ruins. I mean, if we're treading on your hunting ground, we probably don't want to run into a saber-toothed tiger for you.
Well, I mean, hopefully that doesn't happen. We'd prefer to be the ones, but if you do happen to come across it and kill it on your own, then, well, that's one being that was whose justice has been served, so to speak.
What do you mean? What is kill one of you?
No, you mentioned someone was killed by one.
Oh yes, I forgot. All right, I guess we're alright. Fuck it, let's leave. Bye.
Is she all right?
I think she's.
You
just
have no
cranky.
means of producing fire here, so she's disinterested.
I didn't say that. Wait, why are you here? I thought you
All right.
walked away.
I would have followed behind. I just wouldn't have interacted.
Well,
Muraro
best of
is
luck
just
to your
backing up.
exploration. And they just sit back down and go back to tending to, I guess, just trying to find things to craft arrows with. At this point,
Really?
they've just been like using like one of their spare tents spokes and trying to make it pointy. It's kind of sad, really, but
Well,
Use
that sucks.
icicles.
Yeah, use icicles.
Use icicles.
it's fucking
Well-
like bare ice everywhere.
Carve icicles.
Now that you mention it, though, there really is nothing to burn out here.
One of the elves looks at the ice and starts thinking about doing it. Anyway, you guys exit yourselves from the conversation and continue traveling.
Bye.
I hope they don't die.
You just hear in the
Um,
background.
You crack the ice. Okay. Now it's a new day. What pace do you guys want to travel?
The same, hopefully.
This time I'm gonna be affecting your pace with how much the thin ice can support.
We're gonna probably take it normal speed. We're not gonna go faster or slower than usual. Because the ice has been holding up so far.
Alright.
Do you all want
fuck
us
it.
to roll, or just like...
No. Trying to decide right now. Oh. Normal pace. I mean... Yeah, that's not gonna help much. 7. Let's do 12. Let's do plus 5, so 120 pounds. Who here is more than 120 pounds?
Probably most of us.
That's
Uh,
probably me,
One butt.
strong.
That
What
sounds
is
like everyone
120?
but Cutter.
120.
Is that like average person weight? Because like I
No,
guess-
actually.
I don't know how much Oko weighs. I never gave it to her.
How tall is Oko?
Like
Says she's 5'9".
Let me
yeah,
see.
5'9".
Probably like 140, 150 average.
That's tall's
Maybe with
Cutter.
all of her clothing. Cutter's like 5'3" or something. He's small. Also, he's like not very built at all.
Yeah.
He's probably
Tiny.
under 120.
You have access to Strong's page. I can't tell how much his weight is.
Strong is definitely
250.
above 120.
Yeah.
You know what? It says for the status for frigid water is like a creature can be immersed in frigid water for a number of minutes equal to its con score before suffering any ill effects. So what are your con scores?
12. I mean, like +1s.
It says score, so yeah, I guess +1, +2s. Strong is
Well, no,
+3. by users'
modifier is +1. Score is 12.
Okay, so Mararu can handle it for 12 minutes before suffering ill effects.
That's fantastic. Mario is going to get the fuck out of the water as quickly as possible.
Yeah,
We all
alright.
fell in?
Basically everyone except Cutter. You know what? Thin ice breaking isn't that particularly harmful since you guys can, last for minutes before this.
Also, I can make the water like room temperature.
It's an entire
I don't-
ocean, though.
Yeah, you're not doing that.
What about just like the general area? 'Cause,
You would melt the ice too.
Well, shit.
Oh,
Climb out.
Of course, because of the thin ice breaking, and probably because the rest of the way is probably more treacherous because of it. This will probably be forced you to travel at a slower pace.
I cast
If only.
bonfire
I-
on the sled to keep us warm.
You don't
I'm
need to.
Oh, never mind then.
I will tell you right now, any kind of fire that produces heat on this ice shelf is going to get us killed.
Well, I'm in a bad spot.
Let's see. That was day 7. Day 8 encounter. No. Day 8. Let's roll. No. Yeah, fuck it. Let's roll for thin ice every day.
Alright.
17. Normal pace, that'd be +5. 220. You guys are fucking heavy, man.
So I crashed through the ice again.
Yeah. That's another. And you're forced to take slow pace again.
No. You gotta be careful over here. This ice is really not strong.
We fall in again?
Mararu
me
and Skrong do. Skrong's just haven't blast. I don't see what the problem is. This is just fun for me.
Oh yeah, he has resistance to this shit. Meanwhile, I'm just looking at him daggers.
Yeah, as Mararu's fur just sticks to her, just giving her a wet cow look. So day 7. Oh wait, no, that was day 8. Yeah, that was day 8. So day 8, forced to be slow again. You traveled 156 so far. Day 9, thin ice.
Hi, I'm back.
What the fuck is blue?
It's when you crit and fail.
You get
Or
the
a
highest
max-
damage and the lowest damage.
I got
Yeah.
a fucking rainbow roll here. Goddamn. And you fall in again. Slow pace.
So what's happening since I left?
We
falling
have
in.
been crashing through the ice a lot
Skrong and Mararu have been struggling.
because we're both fat as fuck.
Oh, okay.
That was day 8. Slow pace. Day 9. Thin ice again. 17. Yeah, slow pace again. I think at this point it's safe to say you guys will be trailing at slow pace from now on.
Mm-hmm.
And on day 10, you guys don't see any sign of the ruins of Sal's Vault, nor do you see any sign of those spirits or methods that Urvo mentioned. So you guys continue traveling in the same direction.
Oh. Did we go the wrong way?
I didn't say that.
We went the wrong way.
Day 10.
I think we're going the right way.
Day 10. Thin ice. Slow pace again. Mararu at this point has been just completely miserable throughout the entire experience as the cold is beginning to really get to her. And
Yeah, the first living thing that seems even remotely hostile towards us is getting pounded into the ground like a fucking tent spike.
I can make a campfire if you need it.
you do that for them anyway. Just like every night, you try to
Uh,
find you find like the nearest glacier and just rush towards it to set up camp and take long rests and rest for a night. So on day 11,
Alright.
which of you would be like on the lookout for the Sal's Vault?
Probably all of us.
Strong's pulling the thing, so he's probably just not even paying attention to where he's going. He's just following wherever the person in front of him's walking.
I would probably be taking lead on it, so I'd be keeping an eye out.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out.
I think at this point, Cutter is done with the book.
So,
What'd
Cutter, do you
learn?
feel confident in picking up chicks yet?
He's like
Try it.
crying.
Try it on me.
Crying.
Try it on me. Give me your best one-liner or opener or whatever, icebreaker.
Just Cutter walks up nervously. If you were a vegetable, you'd be a cucumber.
Oh my god. Holy shit, it really works.
Now, Cutter, that was good. I'm just gonna need you to, get rid of that pathetic sounding voice of yours, and you'll be golden.
These are awful.
Damn, don't be rude to him.
I
alright?
didn't
That was
learn
sweet.
anything about handling chicks.
The book didn't teach you anything about handling chicks, just how to get them.
I just fucking was like, I told you already, it's easy, and I go to pick up Oko and just crash through the ice. God damn it, not again!
Oko was blushing at the fucking Cutter thing, and now they're just entirely red because it's cold.
You guys getting those
That's so
extra
fucking
furs
dumb.
was particularly useful for you guys since Will was crashing into the ice and shit. Anyway, Cutter, Mararu, and Oko, give me survival checks.
Uh-huh.
I have advantage on those.
What
Ooh.
checks?
Survival.
I'm a negative to that. I keep rolling awful.
Actually, no, never mind. I do not have advantage on those. It's only when I'm using Labyrinthian Recall.
Dude, I don't think I've rolled above a 10 this whole session.
Now the book says I'm actually supposed to only have one of you do it, but fuck
I
it.
rolled an at one.
Wow, incredible. I
Eight,
doesn't care.
yeah.
You
Want me
guys,
to roll it?
I mean, you, yeah, sure, fuck it. 14. You guys do
Oh.
not find. You guys do not find the vault at all. In fact, you don't see any trace of those methods either. So you guys continue traveling. You guys continue traveling. So that was day 11. Day 12.
I want to read that pick up chicks book.
Day 12. You guys have traveled well over 200 miles at this point. Give me survival
Day
checks
12.
again.
Say day 12?
Yeah.
I thought it was 11 days.
On day 11, I made you guys make the survival check.
15.
What survival check?
Yes.
I'm gonna fucking throw up.
You rolled a 2.
I
Minus
rolled a
1.
2.
Oko ate
Again,
up.
I haven't rolled above a fucking 10.
Oko ate a bad ration and threw up on the ice. It bounces.
Alright, highest was 15.
Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense.
A bad radish.
Mararu, now well and truly just fucking miserable and just staring for any hope of, like, the end goal in mind, sees a funky looking, like, ice goblin sort of ghost looking guy.
Ice
And
goblin ghost.
a mephit. You see
Ah.
you see an ice mephit. And you see it, like, sort of float in towards a direction different from what you guys are going toward.
I will follow it.
All right. You guys follow the Mephit for a few hours, and you, upon arrival, you see through the wind blowing snow in your face and the biting cold, you see a half-submerged dark blue stone building poking up through the ice. The gray stone door is carved to look like a face with a half-exposed skull. Inscribed above it is the word Salzvold.
Found
Yeah.
it.
You did.
Just everybody staring. It's like, wow.
Oh,
We're already
there
just
it
being like,
is.
I found it.
Alright, I'm getting out of this fucking cold. You guys are allowed to join me if you want.
You guys were cold?
I'ma kill you.
Why didn't you say
hang on.
something? I can make fire.
Let me just re-upload these tokens. Okay. Controller?
Yeah, I can move mine.
While you're at the entrance, I need every oh, this isn't active. Okay. What are your passive perceptions?
10.
11.
12. Passive perception is 12.
Come on, 13, Cutter.
Cutter, what is your passive perception? It should be on the left.
Passive perception. Oh, there it is. Passive perception 13.
Yeah!
Cutter, having been used to, staring at like windswept hills and dunes. I don't know, just looking through the snow. You notice two ice Mephits, like trying to hide themselves near, like, somewhat near the entrance, like sort of floating still and staring at the party. Hang on, let me show them.
We were found too.
So Cutter notices these guys.
They're just standing there menacingly.
Are they making any movements towards us?
No. Just
Well, Mephits are not good little creatures. So the signs of these things being around is not a good sign.
Does that mean
Nope.
we're at the right spot?
Irvo told you that they followed Mephits to this area, so I mean the fact they're there. And the fact that there's a sign saying Salzvold should already immediately tell you. You made it.
We
I
did
mean,
it.
there's also a giant fucking obsidian skull carved into this thing, so I'm assuming that anything pulled out of it is either going to be bad or the cure that we need. So
What
I'm
is
going to
evil?
open the door.
The door is actually frozen shut.
Oh,
I
on it.
am going to fucking grab Oko and put her in front of the door.
You know, you guys could just ask me to do things.
Oko, burn things.
Okay.
I then take a step back.
I don't know what I'd use to just have fire come. I pull out my lighter and I cast control flames and I make it bigger and then burn the melty ice.
Just have a lighter.
I have a lighter.
Wow, this reminds me of part 5 of JoJo.
I guess it's her. I guess it's really her hands that she's doing, but for fucking
You just snap your
the sake
fingers
of
and a
me
little
having the
pilot light
excuse.
joint.
Yeah.
Alright, with Oko's like neat hand trick, she melts the ice, keeping the door shut, and you fully open the door. Or you are able to open the door after a few minutes of Oko's ice melting.
I did it.
You did it.
I did it. Open the goddamn door.
Oh, right. It's me. Door open. Hang on, I'm reading through Salzwald's basic things again. Okay. Upon opening the door, you see like a sort of main foyer entrance, and because the entire building is submerged, you see that the entire building is slightly like tilting itself to your left, like towards the east, or
I hate
in front of you, so towards the east because it's towards the water. You see the compass here? That's not it. You see the compass here?
No.
Really?
no compass.
Did you put it on the right layer?
Yes, on the. It should be on the map. Oh wait. The compass might only be on the DM version. Okay, let me just make it. What the fuck? North. Did I make down a GM thing again?
Hmm?
I did. God damn it. Do you see that?
Yeah, we do.
Okay, so north is to the right, and you see that the building is sort of like sloping towards the water.
So this is sunken deeper, I'm assuming, then.
You'll have to see. From what you see, there's no like real light source other than from the outside going in, and it'll likely be darker the more you go in. Do you guys enter?
I light a torch and enter.
All right.
Uh,
So you guys enter,
I do
and
my hands enter. Yeah.
all right. So despite the fact that you're now like indoors, the temperature of the building doesn't seem to have warmed anymore. And even though there's like no wind or snow on the inside, it's still well below freezing. So
Well, I mean, this is a structure that is poking out of the ice. I can only imagine that the farther we get in, the colder it's gonna get.
Well, that's why I'm here.
To keep everybody nice and toasty.
Exactly. I cast bonfire.
All right. It appears we have two different ways to go.
all right, hang on. So upon entering the entrance chamber, the heavy stone walls of the room dampen the cold and the howling wind outside. An inscription in what looks like an inscription of runes, you're not sure which kind, are carved into the east wall. Yeah.
Runes.
So runes on this wall here.
Wouldn't that be the south wall?
Oh, it says east
No.
wall in the fucking DM thing. That's so fucking dumb. The east wall would be...
Well, no. If north is in like this direction here.
Yeah,
Oh,
east
okay.
wall would be pointing here, but that doesn't
Yeah.
make any fucking sense. So I'm gonna assume east is here. The east, the runes above this door.
Oh.
Oh, what? Is that like Dwarvish or something?
You... Hang on, let me see what languages you guys can speak.
Because I can speak Dwarvish and Elvish, so I got those two down pat.
You can also speak... You speak more than just that, that's for sure.
Oh, do I? I thought it was only those two.
It says on your sheet you read Common, Draconic, Dwarvish, Elvish, and Undercommon.
I can speak Draconic.
Yeah, apparently?
Eh,
So, because Oko can speak Draconic,
That's so good.
surprisingly,
Jesus.
Oko's studying at the library for anything remotely interesting,
I just
including,
know that.
apparently, the language of dragons, pays off, as she can read, on the door, above the door, Welcome to Saul's Vault. Visitors, please wait here for an escort, and do not touch anything without permission.
Why the fuck do I know Draconic? I relay
Because Draconic
That-
is the language of spells, and you also have fucking dragon ancestry.
I don't know that in canon. And second off, she doesn't know how she knows how to read that, but she does.
Well, you have just found out that you now know how to read a language you never knew you thought you did.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, okay. So, I can read that, guys, and that's what it says. I just repeat what invert says because I personally forgot. So just don't touch anything.
Wait for an escort. This place is buried in the middle of a tundra.
I'm gonna try knocking.
Hang on. You guys see, on the left and right, The one on your left is actually slightly open. Can you guys give me a investigation check?
6.
Can't believe I know Draconic.
She just like still hung up on this, I guess.
Yeah, I was surprised.
5.
Got surprised. Oh, I rolled a 20 today. Thank God.
Mm.
Woo!
Finally.
Don's probably still not back, so I'll roll for him. 13. So Skrong and Oko, you two would realize that someone's been here before, and it was your prior explorer friends, or Urvo and Urgon, and that door must have been the one that they opened, since the other one is locked, like really tightly.
Is it ice again?
No, it's
No.
just locked. You see
No.
on the open door that the lock is basically just pried open.
I'm gonna try
Now
and knock it.
remember, when they broke in, they were attacked by living sentries. So I have no clue if they're still back behind that door, because all I know is that they escaped with only those vials and maybe a handful of other objects. Also, those vials might be behind this door. So
I'm back. Sorry.
welcome back.
I'm gonna try knocking.
What is going on right now?
We have found the ruins and we are now in them investigating.
Also, I found out I speak Draconic and I didn't know that.
You're the dragon lineage, aren't you?
Yeah, I didn't know that. Though.
Yeah, it gives you that language.
It's fine.
Silly
It's fine.
goober.
I'm using it as plot. It's fine.
Just you can read that? I'm like, yeah, you
She's
can.
she's surprised about it too.
I didn't know it either.
But these fuckers also knew.
None of us would know it's draconic, would we?
No, neither would
Not even
Oko.
me. I just know I can read it.
So, you see a slightly open door and a locked door. What do you do? What do you want to do?
I want to try knocking.
On the locked door
The
or
closed door. Yeah.
on the
Take my
locked door?
staff and I knock on it.
I mean, no one answers.
Well, I'm out of ideas.
Oko, I don't know what you expected.
I don't know. It said wait for help, so I figured it might as well try.
There any other is there any mechanisms in the room that we can see?
Nope.
Anything to get the door open, like, or indicates what could possibly open that door?
What did it say above the door again?
Welcome to Sal's Vault. Visitors, please wait here for an escort and do not touch anything without permission. Let me give you a description of the doors, too. The doors are made of black stone, and the walls are made of blue.
Karma.
They're just black doors. Just heavy black stone doors.
Heavy black stone doors. So these
Strong's
things
gonna
ain't
like
budging.
touch
They're
fucking
not budging.
everything.
Oh my god.
Strong,
Like-
wait, no.
His hands all over the doors. He's gonna just,
Strong, strong. They told us not to do that.
Strong, the language no one knows is saying not to do it. I don't know if we should do it. It's probably like ancient aliens do some shit. I don't want to fuck with anything.
No, go ahead, Strong. Touch stuff. Maybe.
What are they
maybe
gonna
you
do,
can
Let
come
her
learn
here?
the
something.
instigator.
You
What
could
are they
be an
gonna do, come
opportunity
here
to
and
finally
stop
pay
me?
him back for all of the.
Are they
cuddling.
gonna come here and stop me? In that case, that means the door would open, right?
Well, our only means of entrance seems to be the one on the left side because it's already ajar.
Cutter's picking his claws, just being like, "Strong's right. Somebody's gonna have to come." Go ahead,
Alright.
touch everything, Strong. Do it. It'd be funny.
Moraru walks over to the left door and creaks it open.
Upon entering the... fuck am I saying? Yeah, upon opening the door, you look into the room and you see stone tables lie in pieces on the floor at the east, which is bottom end of the room. Two open stone chests stand against the stand against the top wall. A layer of fine
Tables or tablets? Did I mishear that?
stone tables line pieces on the floor at the east end of the room,
Got you.
based on the compass. Two open stone chests stand against the west wall, based on the compass again. Fucking weird description since it's at the east wall, which doesn't fucking exist. Whatever. A layer of fine sand coats the inside of the chests and the floor around them.
Is it blue?
No.
Fine sand. Probably just dust, frankly.
Give me, since Mararu opened and looked in, give me a perception check, Mararu.
Let's see. Natural 1.
Yeah,
Holy fuck.
you don't see shit.
She just walks in.
A nat 1 perception. Are we allowed to roll, or is that just like how it's gonna go?
It's probably because I was the one who opened the door.
We'll see.
Rest of us can try to take a peek in the dark.
Well,
if
somebody
one-
made a mess in here and
Wait,
didn't
don't I
clean
have a
up after
switch as well?
themselves. She would immediately be drawn to the stone chests.
They are empty.
And it looks like
Ooh,
they
rocks.
took all the stuff in here too.
The dust isn't blue, so I don't think that's what we're looking for.
Yep.
Are all of you looking at the chests?
No.
I am.
Cutter's examining the rest of the room.
I'm just walking around.
Guess Grong would be touching shit.
Yep.
Touching.
Is Strong just like putting his hands on everything, just like
Yeah.
When
Even,
Scrong,
like our faces randomly, just fucking slapping Cutter.
when Scrong starts like touching the chests and slapping the chests, give me a perception check.
All right. Perception.
Okay. Scrong, upon slapping the rim of the chest, looks down and notices two dwarf-sized boot prints and two like human-sized boot prints as well.
Ooh.
Also, Scrong, give me stealth.
Oh.
Is
Okay.
there any-
Upon the slapping of the chests, it makes a decently loud like noise, and you hear like clanking coming from the south on the compass the south direction, and you see that upon the doors like glow slightly glow and then open, revealing a room with 3 animated armors. Roll initiative.
We're
Ah,
fighting
shit.
metal.
And let's call it there
Oh,
for
fuck,
today.
I wish fuck.
All right. That works for me.
Yeah, seems
Nat
like,
20 on initiative.
feels like you're taking
Holy
you needed a
shit.
break.
Well, it's a good thing I got a nat 20 because I'm the one right in front of the door.
It's finally time for
She gets
it's
her
finally
revenge.
time for Murari to like just take it out on everyone.
Is there any
Cutter
more
was
draconic in
not
here
paying attention at all.
for them?
I mean, the door was opened by an animated armor that's basically taking up more than half the doorway, so you wouldn't really be able to see inside.
No, I meant, is there any more draconic in the room we're in?
Oh, and S2? In the chest room?
Yeah.
Nope.
Alright, let me roll initiative. I'll take it. Fuck it, I'll take it. Better than a fucking 1. Dude, of all the times to have heat metal, would have been now.
So I recently came across this rap video that has been
Mhm.
stuck in my brain for
Yeah.
like a while.
Or is it?
Oh, I'm gonna stream it.
Okay.
All right. Session. We'll call the session there.
Alright.
I wanted to fight someone, okay.
I'm gonna stream this.
I got most of the creatures that you'll encounter in this area, but I didn't get the mean one, and so I'll have to do more prep.
So this is this is Viper in his music video. I sell A1 cocaine.
Yeah?
Karma?
What?
Not yet, Miraru.
Yeah.
Now, when you going into this, and it's a rap video, right? What are you expecting?
Oh, I keep hearing you say rat. I thought it was a video about rats.
You know, the animal.
Yeah.
Rap.
Sell A1 cocaine. I expect like a snare drum.
Well, I expected rats, so anything I
Here
see
you
now
go.
is gonna be.
Wait, I hope you're excited.
Just a week
Because
away.
it's nothing like that.
It's in a week. Woohoo! I am so happy about this information. Just a week away.
Fucking
It got here so fast.
He looks like Scraw.
just a week away.